Going to start streaming now. So, last time, if some of you guys don't remember, I have a little in-depth recap for you. The death dogs dropped on you and charged forward. And Zasha, having taken the lead initially, was wounded terribly by a few bites, causing her to face step away from the front lines. Lythra and Lucian took up the front and blocked the death dogs from entering the small passageway all of you guys found yourselves in. Even though you were outnumbered, you guys fought bravely and with really smart moves on your end. For example, Zasha threw out Entangle, which slowed down multiple enemies, and then Lucian utilized his echo as almost like a makeshift target to take the aggro away from his fragile companions that were beside him. Unfortunately, when they were bitten, Nyssara and Lucian were a little sick. Stricken with a disease that festers in the death dog's jowls. Amraphel, you faced off with a death dog by yourself, but you ended up being wounded much less than Lythra, who had caught the eye of the Numb Death Dog. And apparently I wrote something down about an enemies to lovers trope. I forget what that was.
There was weird sexual tension. Yeah, no, we made eye contact, and I think it was exciting, honestly, thinking back fondly on him.
Thrilling. After the exhausting battle, you guys needed to find shelter to hide and recover. Not wanting to try to climb back up the slippery cliff, you guys headed a little bit deeper into the cave. Nyssara moving ahead to find a small alcove that was isolated that the group could huddle in and keep watch while they rested. Lucian was fighting a fever from the diseased wound, and Lythra ended up having another dream where the shadowy figure asked her to join hands and said, "You're just in time. In a few moments, the planets will be aligned. All my calculations, they should work. If we do this, we will make history. Do you trust me?" Feeling the burning sensation, Lythra ends up having another vision in the dream, this time of Nyssara, afraid and warning of an unknown entity, which then slithers behind and swallows Lythra whole. And we pick up when Lythra basically jolts awake, and the rest of you guys are slowly waking up, or quickly, in the cave. I just need to wait for all of y'all to get in here, because it takes forever, even when I preload the goddamn thing. Yay!
Yay!
Oh, there I am.
Alright, you guys should all be in there now, I hope.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I will unpause the game. And yeah, you guys are free to awaken and explore to your heart's content.
Remember to long rest if you haven't.
Yes, please remember to hit long rest. You guys had a successful long rest, so you guys should have all your HP back.
Oh, wait. Do I do prepared spells as a paladin? Because that should be something I actually think about, right?
I believe so.
Pretty sure you can just swap these as a paladin.
I do prepared spells.
You gotta
It's a
prepare at
fun time.
at a long rest, Nick. It's not like Baldur's Gate.
There's some classes where you can swap. I don't know.
We could
I thought so, at least.
I'm just so used to sorcerer where I just have this like tiny library. But I think it is prepared with this.
I'm
class,
probably
so.
thinking of sorcerer and warlock where you have your list and you can just cast it.
I think paladins you have access, and no, I can't remember if you get
I can look it
just
up.
the library. Sorry.
The real answer is I've been playing too much Baldur's Gate.
I need to be playing more
Yes,
Baldur's
paladins do prepare their spells through prayer and meditation.
Gate. And does that mean I pick after every long rest?
Yep. And you don't have to change after every long rest, but like say you have a specific spell that could take up that could help you in this specific
Right.
circumstance, that would be good to switch out.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we allowed to talk to people before we prepare spells?
I think.
I mean,
part of
yeah.
the morning routine.
Just during like the actual preparation would be like Zasha, for you it'd probably be like a deep meditation, like connecting with the earth and the animals around you. So you would just converse with others like, hey, what do you like? I have access to, I'm able to like create water, or I can heal you. What would you like? And then afterwards you'd go into like your meditation. If that makes sense.
That makes sense. I just wanted to make sure that was like allowed, and
Yeah.
as long as I'm doing it before we set off.
I guess just if you're saying aloud to your friends, don't be like, hey, I got, protect from good and evil as a spell. Do you want that in my spell slots?
Yeah.
Maybe make it a little more flavorful, but
Of course.
try your best.
Yeah. I guess my question is for Lucian. Is it really dark in here for you? Because I could give you dark vision.
What's the dark? Like, let's wrap. What's dark vision's like range?
60 feet.
Yeah, 60 feet.
I mean, it's better than what I have, but I don't know if it's spell slot necessary.
I mean,
I do have the sword that gives me 15 feet normal light, 15 feet, extra 15 feet of dim light.
okay, if you're fine with that, I'll stick with what I have.
That's fine. I am still poisoned, so I would like a spell slot be used to fix that.
I will.
Well, I got the lay on hands as I
Yeah.
discovered last session.
Any means would be great. I don't really want to roll a disadvantage.
Understandable.
Lay on
Wait,
hands. Cures more than
Are you
just
still
your HP.
poisoned after a long rest?
Ooh,
Yes.
Lesser restoration. I can do that. So I'll prepare that. There we go.
That rocks.
For every 24 hours that elapse, the creature must repeat the saving throw. If you guys were still poisoned. Poison/disease. It's a very weird description on the Death Dog. Oh, and don't forget those of you who got a hit point maximum decrease from the disease. Make sure you put that back.
Who is still poisoned?
I believe it was just Lucian.
Just Lucian, I think.
Okay. Do you want to lay on hands, Lucian, and then I'll save lesser restoration in the event that other people get poisoned?
Oh, you want me to? Yeah, sure. I'll burn. It's what? Burn 5.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. You go. And I've got cure wounds this time, so I have a little bit more healing options.
Alright. Lucian, you are no longer diseased.
Thank you.
And I can I'll prepare cure wounds as well as a backup.
Nice.
Oh, we got so much healing now.
Yeah.
It's good because I'm gonna have no slots. I do be using that shit to attack. So it'd be that way.
Watch there be no battles for the rest of this cave.
Extremely funny, honestly.
Right, where to next?
Well, I'm gonna tell everyone about my horrible dream and generally express how I need to talk to someone when we get back to the tower, but also Just hey, Nyssara, with the whole slithering monster angle, let's just watch our back. There's something to that.
When you say
I
you
know
need to
it's
like
there.
talk to someone, do you mean like a counselor?
That is what I was half seriously alluding to. Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah. I sometimes talk to someone in the tower. I can't remember their name, but they're really helpful. They're good at listening.
That's good. Though I'm saying this, it's also there's clearly a very real paranormal element to this. So maybe also a priest. Who knows? But let's just get out of here. I don't like what it's doing to my psyche.
All right. You guys are
So
free to
onward
move.
we go.
I will let you know when to stop.
Okay. Let's.
I'll slither around you.
Yeah, if you come up behind me, we're gonna have a problem.
No, I step around you.
I don't remember from last session. Did we explore the room? That's
Well, I'm trying to get a sense of where we've been.
So the only place you guys have really explored is you guys barely made it into this series of, passageways that looks like a minecart used to run through there. And then Nyssara, you were able to see into this room, but you did
Yeah,
not go
that's
in to
covered in-
investigate. You also
Yeah,
know
it's
there is
covered
a
in bodies and shit.
door right here that you
Mhm.
guys could go into. But otherwise, nothing has been terribly explored yet.
Right. Well, I believe I mentioned the room full of bodies down the passage. So, should we investigate that or the locked door? Or the door in the passageway behind me?
I mean, probably the room full of bodies.
Yeah, that feels safe.
I don't know. See?
Phrasing on my part, but yes.
All right. I can read the room to you guys again as you guys shuffle in there. So as you enter the opening of the cave, you find that it is littered with skeletons of warriors from a battle long ago. You find yourself having to maneuver around broken shields and weapons as you make your way inside. There are 3 other passageways that branch out from this opening, aside from the one that you walked in from. And unlit lanterns line the uneven, jagged walls. There are 2 statues carved into the walls of the cave on the north side. It appears to be of dwarven men holding large hammers. You also notice some dried and almost completely faded blood smeared on one of the walls in the eastern hall. It seems to have, it seems to be written in, like words written in common on the wall.
Okay.
It's written in Dwarven, you said?
Common.
Common. Oh.
Oh dear. I think I see some green glowing coming from the right passage.
Lythra, are you keeping up with the group, or did you hang behind?
Oh God. Yeah, no, I'm definitely keeping up with the group. That's
fine.
my bad.
Were you there for the description of the room?
I definitely was. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, no, I'm keeping pace with the front of the group.
I'll definitely take a quick look at the bodies around the room.
Sure. Roll me a perception check to investigate the bodies.
Perception to investigate sounds good.
You know, to search the bodies. Goddamn. Yeah, they're,
Can I help as well?
Sure. Ooh.
Oof,
Nice.
This is not
haven't
looking
found shit.
Despite your best efforts on searching, a lot of the weapons that could have been usable or items that could have been usable on these people are withered with time, and some are just completely destroyed.
Zasha's like, I want to loot the bodies, like my raccoons.
Zasha also looks amongst the bodies, but finds that the battleground here is a little too old to find viable items.
Ah, shucks.
Just kind of flick some stuff around and be like, all right, I guess we'll move.
Alright.
Lead the way.
Are you guys gonna go south or east?
The green glow has piqued my interest.
What is the first? Someone. What does the common written in blood say?
Do you read it?
Yeah, I would like to read that wherever it was.
Do you read it out loud?
I mean, does it matter? We can all read it.
No. Yeah.
It is common. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
freak you out. Sorry. Alright. You see, written down seems to be a poem, of all things.
The fuck?
Someone wrote a poem in blood on this wall. And it says, "In the den of sin, where shadows creep, the whispers of sorrow softly seep. Worlds unravel in a darkened sprawl, where destinies tremble and shadows fall. Red lines of fate collide with a shiver, threads of existence begin to quiver. Beware the night where the dark secrets bind, for this realm the lost are entwined. Silent echoes haunt the hollow air, promises broken and souls laid bare. In the den of sin where nightmares thrive, only the haunted remain alive." And I can put that in the group chat so you guys can, like...
One, that was long. Two,
Yes, please.
Motherfuck.
Amraphel just kind of like look at it and be like,
Alright.
well, that's ominous for a cave on the side of the road.
Interesting.
Does it look
Well-
hastily written, or like did someone take their time writing in blood?
Yeah, I was gonna say it
Ooh.
doesn't look like it doesn't sound. Is there like a body nearby, or was it like did someone take the blood of these men and write this after killing them?
Roll me, I guess, investigation checks to put all the clues together.
Guidance this time.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Can I assume
Yes.
guidance?
Yes.
Yep.
I've only got a +1.
I had a -1, so you better do better than me. Yep, you sure did.
God damn.
I can't. Oh hell, nice.
Alright. With a 15 and higher, Zasha and Nyssara, you guys notice that a lot of the quote-unquote bloodstains that are around the skeletal remains are powder-like and almost completely, like, it's... If it was written in these guys' blood, it probably wouldn't be legible. It looks like it was sometime between this
Fair.
battle and X amount of time. It is dried blood, though, so it's not a recent writing.
Okay. Well, this feels like weird cultists. Wonderful. Home sweet home.
Oh, sweet home, no.
Oh, sweet.
Do you proceed?
Green light?
Yep.
up?
I would like to
What's up,
keep
Zasha?
walking down.
I was just saying glowing green light if we want to follow that, or...
Yeah. The poison cloud looking stuff.
Alright. Yeah. Feel free to move as much as you like, and then I'll tell you when to stop.
Oh, yeah, just give me a moment.
Or you can tell me that you stopped if you're not going to move any farther.
I'm gonna walk further. I just have to feed my cats because I'm bad. Anyway.
Oh, I don't. Actually, I'm immune to poison. Let me take the lead here.
I'm only
Oh.
Isn't there
resistant.
disease?
Hold on 1 second for me to describe the room. This room glows a sickly green as large mushrooms spew out gaseous spores. The mycelium spreads across the cave floor, interwoven with neighboring fungi. It seems almost impossible to step through without stepping on threads of the fungi.
Do I
Ooh.
recognize the fungus?
Roll me a nature check. Yeah, with a 10, you actually succeed. These are called madness mushrooms. They are edible, but when you inhale their spores, you can potentially suffer a long-term madness. But if you stew it, apparently it provides a peaceful night's sleep with pleasant dreams.
I relay that to the party.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, occasionally I would use these for the raccoons if they were having nightmares.
Oh, this is definitely a cult.
We are not a cult.
No, not you. Whoever's here.
I knew it.
I mean, could be.
TLDR, spores bad, but mushroom good.
Thank you.
I've already clearly got that madness in me. Maybe we should go another route. At least explore the rest of the cave tunnels here. This seems
Let's go back.
seems dangerous.
Yeah. Especially since we don't want to inhale any of that.
Alrighty. You guys run back into the room where the battle had occurred. Where do you go
South
next?
it is.
I'm gonna move.
Let's try
this
south.
side over here. Alright.
Hmm.
Oh,
As you make
not
your
much.
way south, you see what looks like a caved-in passage right here. And there are doors to either side of you. Stone doors.
Somebody gonna pick one?
Who's your door guy? Yeah.
It's not me.
Does someone want to check the doors for traps?
Sure, I can help
Seems
with
like
that.
an Nyssara problem.
I'm coming.
Which door would you like to
Apologies.
check out?
I didn't.
I'll pick this one first.
Alright. Do you just immediately try to lockpick it, or...
No, I'm checking for traps, making sure there's and all that, and then I'll lockpick it.
Alright,
Or, you know, I'll check for traps, try to open it. You know.
Yeah. Roll me a perception check.
Working on it. An additional D4 from guidance. 13.
Yeah, with a 13, you check the seams of the door as well as, the stone plate in front of the door for traps, seeing if there's any pressure movement or hidden holes or anything. But there doesn't seem to be any traps affixed to this door.
Alright. Well, then I'll try and open it.
Alright. As you open the door, you notice that more of the cave has fallen into this room, but part of the room remains untouched. There is a box of coal in a crate, rusted scales with strange blue stones on them, and dusty scrolls that are severely yellowed with age. There is also a small chest in the corner of the room. It looks to be weathered with age and splintered all over.
Splintered, huh?
Hmm.
I will make a beeline for the chest and and call out, "There's some blue crystals on a scale. I'm not sure what they are. Amraphel?"
Sounds like drugs. Lick it.
It's like drugs.
Well, come look at it as I check this chest over for traps. Even though I'm thinking the worst I'll get is a bit nasty splinter.
I will check out the totally not crystal meth.
Over here, so I can give you guidance. There we go.
Yeah. God, I can't roll. I got lucky with the first one.
Nyssara, as you look this chest over, describe to me how you're checking it.
Oh God. Good question. I'll take a knife and like prod the edges, make sure or like try to wedge it open just a little bit so I can see if there's any mechanisms anywhere. Hopefully that's gonna get his head off, but fuck it.
As you touch this chest, its top flies open,
Son of
and
a
you
bitch.
are attacked by a mimic. Everybody roll initiative.
Whoop.
Oh, hell.
God damn it.
I hope it's like a Dark Souls mimic with the legs and shit.
Sick, it can if you. It can be whatever you want it to be, man.
Stupid sexy mimic.
Stupid sexy mimic. Oh my Jesus.
Oh, baby, you got below me. Alright,
Fuck.
good to know for later.
He's too distracted by the meth.
I look up, just like one finger on one nostril, like, huh?
All right. And this makes sense that the mimic goes first in the order.
Hell.
Nyssara is going to try and pseudopod you, I think is the name for it. Where it kind of sticks to you and you get stuck on it. Does a 14 hit you?
Yep. That's my AC.
Alright, you are going to just take 4 bludgeoning damage and you are grappled by this thing.
Son of a bitch. Okay.
But that is its turn. Nyssara, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna try to escape the grapple. Is that an acrobatics or athletics?
I believe it's athletics. Yes, athletics.
Shit. Okay. Nope.
Oh, and ability checks to escape the scrap will have disadvantage. Not that it matters too much.
Nope. Shit.
Alright. Zasha. Nyssara is becoming chest soup. Or
Yeah.
a yummy snack.
I see that. I guess I will. I will cast. Actually. Yeah, I'll just create bonfire on it.
Alright. What save is it supposed to make?
It's supposed to make a dexterity saving throw.
It rolls a 2.
Sweet.
Give me that damage.
7 damage.
Alright. You, create bonfire on it, and some of the splinters that were standing up kind of just sizzle in flames.
And I am going to back away. There we go.
Alright. Lucian.
20.
A 10 unfortunately does not hit it.
Just because I can put that here.
Your echo stands on top of the table.
Alright, that's all I got.
Alrighty. Lythra.
Okay. I'm going to just run up to this. I guess I'm gonna get up on the table too.
If you stand there, you will be in the bonfire.
I don't want to be in the bonfire. Will I be in the bonfire up here?
No.
Alright, cool. I'm just gonna conserve resources, choose violence. Yeah.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Yeah. Alright. Roll that damage. Weak. Mediocre.
You hit it for 9. What, slashing damage? Slashing damage.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Does it appear resistant?
No, it appears that your blade struck true.
Nice. Alright. Cool. Then I'm done. Stand ready.
Amraphel.
I have an easy here. Which is, I'm gonna cast. Checking this word. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on Nyssara.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
So, the thing now needs to pass DC 13 Wisdom save to actually successfully be able to attack.
Oh yeah.
Alright. That's a good one.
And then that's a bonus action. So I'm gonna then lightning launcher the mimic.
So anyway, I started blasting.
Give me the... Oh yeah, that hits. Give me the damage.
Let's go!
You
Oh,
zap
lightning,
it
zap
with
it, zap.
lightning.
He just like holds an arm out with 2 fingers out, making like a finger gun, and then shoots it with the finger gun.
Oh my god.
That is it.
Bricked. That's so cool.
Alright, it is the Mimic's turn, and with Sanctuary... Actually, let me put a little... No, that's flying. Hold on. That's the best as we're gonna get, the flying. That's Sanctuary. With Sanctuary, he's gonna make a Wisdom saving throw? Yes. He's not great at this. Or, it's not great at this. It rolled a 19.
Damn.
So it will proceed to bite at Nyssara.
Ouch.
As
Is
it
that
tries-
considered? Is this considered a melee attack?
It is considered a melee weapon attack, yes.
Oh my god.
Alright. As you try to swing at it, maybe you didn't expect a chest to come to life. Maybe you've never seen a mimic before, but it's kind of shaking you up a little bit. But Nyssara, this mimic tries to swallow you deeper as it grips on and bites onto you for 11 piercing damage.
Yeah.
Or sorry, Nope, sorry, forget the piercing damage. Forget that. Nope, never mind. That was an 11
Okay.
to attack. I got confused with the other attack. It's an 11 to
That
attack, which does not hit.
Misses.
Yes.
Hallelujah.
Apologies for that. But that is its turn. And I guess it's going to move forward slightly with the out of the fire because it doesn't like being on fire. Nyssara.
I think I'm gonna continue relying on Sanctuary and try to escape again.
Alright, roll me a athletics check at disadvantage. You feel as if you almost broke free, but at the last moment it swallows you a little bit deeper and you get stuck again.
There you go.
Motherfucker. Quite gross.
Nyssara is actually looking like Freerin right now.
Legs sticking out of the chest.
Legs sticking out of the chest. Zasha.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna break that concentration for bonfire. Doesn't get rid of the measure template, but I am further away now. So
Maybe some guidance, please.
yeah, I can cast guidance on well, I have to get closer. Here. And I'll cast guidance on Nyssara.
Fucking touch my foot.
Yeah, poking your foot. And that's all I can really do, so I'll back up a little.
Alright, you are guidance, Nyssara. Lucian.
I mean, what are the odds I roll another 5?
You almost don't hit it, but you do just manage to. Ooh, that's good amount of damage. Alright. Anything else?
No, that's good. That's good.
Alright. Lythra.
All right. You know, I'm not gonna do anything fancy. We're just gonna give him the old 1-2 right in the shoe.
All right. 21
Yeah.
definitely hits.
Marginally better.
All right. This mimic starts to lose its shape a little, as it's trying to just keep a desperate hold on Nyssara. Amraphel.
Alright. Shocking time.
All right. A 19 definitely hits.
Damn. That's almost my minimum.
That unfortunately does not end the life of this here mimic.
Rip. Oh well.
So it gets
Oh, I got-
another chance to go num num to Nyssara.
Wisdom save.
Lucian, you keep messing me up.
Oh,
No, it's
if
okay.
you say melee attack,
Don't worry. Does an 18 hit you?
Did you do the wisdom save?
Oh, the wisdom save! I didn't even think about that. Thank you so much. Oh, it fails the wisdom save.
Haha,
Alright,
so
it's
it has
gotta
to
attack someone else.
So actually, if it's going to attack someone else, it's going to spit you out with a little tuh. And is going to turn towards Lucian and try to bite Lucian. I'll do a new roll. A 7.
no.
Alright. Nyssara, you are finally free of this mimic's grasp. There's a little bit of acid still left on, probably like your hair or something. It's kind of gross.
I will. I just bonus action. Planar warrior, so extra D8 force, and then I'll try and hit him with my short sword.
Alright.
His revenge.
Woo! Give me that damage. Critical.
Alright, so an extra D8. 20 points of damage. Force damage.
You do, in fact, manage to kill this mimic, and as it stills, it reverts back into kind of its little shapeless form.
Killed the loot. Go team.
Let's go.
The loot tried to eat me.
Oh,
Combat.
sometimes that happens.
Let this be a lesson.
Now that combat
Holding up
is...
Nyssara, do you need any healing?
I mean, I'm a
She's
little
fine.
acid burnt, but I'll be fine.
Okie doke. That's good.
I'll just flick off some of the acid from her hair. It's like, don't worry about it. You're good.
Yes.
Some people would pay for that. Don't ask who.
Not I. So I'll investigate, move on to the barrels. So I'm like, I don't even want to talk about that. I'm just gonna make myself busy.
Alright.
That's
I can explain the room again to you guys now that combat is over. So the side where Nyssara is, a lot of the cave ceiling has collapsed into the room. And there are sooty barrels in the corner here. There's also a lot of mining tools littering the ground, as well as a box of coal in the corner here. And then On this wall here are dusty scrolls, severely yellowed with age. And the chest is dead, because it's not a chest, it's a mimic.
Mm-hmm.
Let's put the mimic there to hide the chest.
Perfect.
Yeah. There's probably nothing in the barrels, but I'm making myself busy with the barrels.
Alright, you're making yourself busy with the barrels. Lucian, what are you doing? Oh, there's also the scales with the blue stones on them.
I was gonna investigate those.
Alright. Zasha, are you investigating anything?
Zasha's dead.
Zasha's dead.
Zasha's dead?
I asked if you're investigating anything, that's all.
Oh, I said the scrolls. Did it not come up? I not heard?
No, it didn't come
Hang on,
out.
I just not picked up.
Oh,
Mimic,
okay.
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah,
so you're
looking
investigating
at
the
the scrolls.
scrolls. Lythra, what are
Yeah.
you investigating?
I'm really rooting around that mimic just to see if there's any little buried nuggets in it. Anything the chest had been concealing, because Lythra has played a lot of Dark Souls.
Alright. We will start with Nyssara. Roll me a perception check as you're looking around the sooty area over here.
Astara still has guidance.
Woo! Okay. Investigation. 1d4.
I said perception.
Oh. My bad.
It's okay.
That's a better roll. I mean, it'll only make it a 9. But oh well.
That's not bad. Describe how you look in the barrels of like sooty ash and charcoal.
Don't you dare do this to me again.
Rare barrel mimic.
You better be fucking with me.
I just want to know how you look at it, because depending on how you look at it, that will either be a pass or a fail.
I'll fucking like run my finger through along some of the soot, like see if it's like fucking gunpowder or something. I don't know, or coal dust is my suspicion. Like feel it, maybe give it a sniff, see if it smells like sulfur.
Shit.
All right, so you stick your hand in the soot.
Just a fingertip.
Oh, just your fingertip?
Just a fingertip. Oh.
Oh, so if you're just touching the soot at the top, you pull it out. It seems to be like crumbled charcoal.
Oh, okay, like more like fire or something.
Yeah.
Oh. All right, then I'd dig a little deeper, probably.
Oh, you dig a little
Oh,
deeper,
2
huh?
fingers. Ooh.
Yeah.
So as you shift your arm
Perfect.
around deeper in the pile of soot, you feel something, fabric-like.
Right. Pull it out.
You tug at this piece of fabric, and out comes the long handle of what looks like a satchel. And as you pull more, a small satchel comes out of the barrel. And it is pretty old, but is sealed tight, or sealed shut.
Huh. Okay. The fuck? There wasn't supposed to be anything in here. So, fuck it, I'll open the satchel.
Inside the satchel, you find 2 minor potions of healing.
Oh,
It seemed to be stowed away inside this barrel.
okay. I'll take that.
I think Lucian wasn't doing anything, correct?
I feel like these scales and this thing's above his pay grade.
Alright.
Mentally speaking.
Alright, so Lucian and Amraphel, as you guys look at the table with the scales and the blue stones, why don't you roll me a nature check?
Are
we able to give the help action to people?
Only if you're assisting with it. So,
Okay.
like, Amraphel can give Lucian the help action, or Lucian can give Amraphel the help action, but since you're over by the scrolls, this is all happening
yeah.
simultaneously.
Yeah,
Since
I
you're
just
over by
wanted
the
to
scrolls.
double check.
Okay.
I'm gonna weave my, like, just like quickly weave it one hand in a pattern and give myself guidance.
Alright.
Ah.
Alright, with a 12, you guys can tell that, or Amraphel, you can tell that the, some of these stones are silver ore, or raw silver. And the blue stones are blue aragonite. Though you don't know what aragonite is used for.
I know what it is, but I don't know what it's used for.
With the 12, yes.
Oh, okay. Do I know if it's valuable?
It seems like it was valuable. It seems like,
Weighing it on scales.
yeah, they're being weighed on scales. From context, it seems like the mining operation might have been for these materials.
Okay. I'll just point from one to the other and say silver aragonite.
So it's a crystal worth its weight in silver.
And you guys can put 2 clusters of raw silver and 5 clusters of raw blue aragonite in your inventory.
Hell yeah.
I can put that in the Discord, yes. That is the creepiest fucking mimic I've ever seen, Charlie. What the hell?
That's the classic Dark Souls mimic.
Oh my god. Is
It's
its
so
tongue?
good.
Its legs? No, the legs are in the back. That's ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, no, that tongue comes out all the way. If you actually open the chest, it just stuffs you into its mouth and
What that mouth
gives
do?
you the old consume. Yeah, you find out what that mouth do.
Alright. Zasha, as you pick up one of the scrolls, and Lythra, were you looking at the scrolls or the scales? Or
I wasn't
something
looking at
else?
either. I was looking inside the mimic, is what I was doing.
Oh, right, okay. Zasha, as you look at the scrolls, we'll get to you in a second, Lythra. Please roll me a sleight of hand check, as when you try to unfurl the first scroll you pick up, it starts to crumple from its age.
Ooh. Can I guidance I guidance Nyssara, which carried over. Can I guidance myself? Is that a thing?
I think so.
As long as they're not active at the same time, because it's concentration. But yeah, you can guidance yourself at any time.
Yeah, you
Okay,
just
cool.
end up unguidancing Nyssara.
Yeah, you just gotta remember that when you cast it on yourself, you're like canceling someone else's.
Right.
Oh,
Okay.
I already consumed mine. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Wow. With a 21, you are actually able to gently open up this piece of scroll. And inside the scroll, you see Dwarven script. Can you speak
Okay.
Dwarvish?
I cannot. I look to other people in the room. Can anybody speak and read Dwarvish?
Do I have that dwarf in me? Nope.
Yeah, fuck no.
No.
Lucian?
No, I assume Lucian doesn't speak anything but common.
Oh. Okay.
Yet.
Lucian, you speak Elvish.
Yeah, but don't assume
That's
that.
No one must know I studied.
Well, alrighty then. I guess I'm just gonna put this away until one of us learns how to speak a new language or something, right? Feels like it might be helpful.
I suppose.
All right. You can
If we
put.
Yes.
scan through, can we see like numbers and figures?
Whew,
As
can
much of a
you?
reach as that is, I appreciate the.
Can you indeed? Roll me a, I guess, history check to see if you can connect the
Nope.
the symbols used.
Probably not.
With a 12, you do see that there are dwarvish numbers, but you do not know what the numbers mean.
That's fine. I just want to see if they're like in columns and neat rows. Like if it's a ledger, if they're kind of like ledgers and account books.
With the 12, though, you do see a symbol of a mining pick with a shield in the back, in the center, the top center of this scroll. And you, for some reason, know this to be the symbol of the Stoneforge family.
Huh. Maybe the master had dealings with them at some point, and it was in his documents or something.
This is mine.
Lythra.
Interesting. I'll
Yeah.
obviously share that.
You are rooting around in this here mimic.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Roll me a perception check, or I guess perception check as you're rooting around and searching.
Can I be guided?
Yeah, I can swing around and guide you.
I'm working on something over here. Yeah. Woof. What you did is distract me with your sultry presence.
My
Couldn't
gentle touch.
concentrate.
With a 6, you root around inside this mimic, and all you get is a slimy, slightly stomach acidy hand.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna look at it and just kind of bend 4 fingers down, make a middle finger, turn it at the mimic, and just toss it down and walk away. Damn, stupid video games.
I meant your hand was.
Oh, I didn't find a human hand.
Oh, that's way funnier though. Holy shit.
Yeah, actually, I'm going with my
So
cannon.
funny.
All right, you found a human hand. That's fine.
Yeah, damn.
That's great. Oh my god.
Collaborative role playing right there. Alright, well, that's too bad. I was like, this is why I don't search for things. Let the smart people do it and stand by the door.
All right. Is anyone else investigating other parts of the room?
No, but I am gonna sit down real quick and start ritual casting detect magic.
Are all y'all gonna wait 10 minutes for him to cast detect magic, or are you guys gonna move forward?
Yes.
It's morning. I got nowhere to be.
All right.
Zasha's really gonna focus on this dwarvish and see if she can somehow learn how to become literate in a new language.
Roll me a intelligence saving throw, just to see how much of a headache you give yourself,
Okay.
or if you
Brutal,
succeed.
damn.
8.
You know, Dwarvish and Elvish are pretty similar to each other, although if you told a dwarf or an elf that, they'd probably punch you. But you can kinda infer a couple words, but not enough to make a full sentence. You kind of
Fair enough.
see the word for blue, smelting. And those are kind of the two words you can make out, kind of. And you think it might be the words, but you're not entirely sure.
Interesting. Well, I put the blue smelting papers in my bag.
Alright. 10 minutes does in fact go by uninterrupted, and you have detect magic going. How do I... How big is that aura again?
30 feet.
Big aura.
We're back to the DM's worst nightmare. They say, oh, there's something magic over there. I say, oh, what school of magic is it? And they go, ah.
You really hate me, don't you? But, joke's on you, there's nothing magical that you can detect right now.
Perfect.
All right, this room's dry. Let's move on.
This room's dry.
Okie dokie.
Alright. Are you guys gonna go into the room across?
Let's knock him down.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
Who gets to get in the mimic this time?
Alright, as Nyssara walks by, I cast guidance.
There we go again.
Investigating for traps or just opening?
Traps. Always traps.
Alright, roll
Was
me
that
that.
investigation perception? I don't remember.
You're searching, so roll perception.
Alright.
I kind of think of, and please tell me if you guys disagree, I kind of think of investigation as like interpreting from what you see versus like
What you
Yeah,
perceive.
that's
searching
fair.
for something. A 20. Wow.
20.
So you do the same method. You do not spot any traps, but you do see that there are a lot of claw marks in the bottom half of the door.
Oh. Like something trying to get in or something trying to get out?
Well, if there was something trying to get out, it would be on the other side of the door.
Yeah, fair enough.
Can I identify what kind of claw marks they are?
Yes, you can. Roll me a nature
Sure.
check.
Guidance.
Oh. With an 11, it seems to be wolf markings.
Oh, it's probably the dogs we just did.
Oh, yeah. The
Ah,
hellhounds. So I'll try the door, assuming it's locked this time, though.
It is not locked.
Oh, wonderful. And I open it quietly.
Dogs don't have opposable thumbs.
I
Feel
didn't
free.
like that.
Feel free to open it.
Oh shit.
As you open it, you come face to face. And do you slam the door immediately?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big dog. Really big dog.
Yeah, what you saw with the glimpse of opening the door was you saw there was rubble all over the room. You saw a giant dog near the door with a skeletal arm in its mouth, and it dropped it and started growling as you shut the door.
I'm stepping back. Really big dog. Holy shit, big dog.
I'm gonna ride him into battle. Fuck.
Yeah, that sounds shitty to deal with.
Is it a real dog or is it a monstrosity?
You want to try? I don't know.
I could probably... If it's a real dog, I could talk to it.
I mean, feel free to try.
Okay. The door's closed, but I'm gonna try and talk to the dog. Hello there. We mean you no harm.
Roll me an animal handling check at advantage because you can talk to animals. But you hear a very low growl and you start hearing scrapes at the door as you're doing this.
26.
God, phew.
Chachi mommy.
Shame on me for giving you advantage.
It didn't matter. The first roll was the good one.
You said you mean them no harm?
Yep, we mean you no harm.
The growling stops, but you don't get a response.
My name is Zasha, and I'm here with some of my friends. We're just taking a look around here. How are you doing today?
How you doing?
It's kind of the
All right.
strong and silent type.
Hearing no response. Growl if you don't want us to come into that room.
There's no response.
Okay. If we come into that room, is there an understanding that you won't attack us? Because we won't attack you.
There is no response.
I will open the door slowly. Remember, again, we're just friends. We're just here looking around. We mean you no harm. And Zasha will slowly open the door.
All right. As you open the door, you see that this wolf has laid back down and had started gnawing on a skeletal skull. And that's why it wasn't responding to you. And it just kind of shoots you a little side eye and then goes back to the skull. And you hear kind of a little a grunt of, "Keep space. I keep away. You keep away."
We can manage that. And I turn. Okay, everybody, so just be mindful of their personal space. They're enjoying some bones right now. If you see any tasty bones, feel free to hand them off to our friend right here. I'm sorry, I didn't get your name. Do you have a name?
What's a name?
Okay, I'm going to call you Doggo. My name is Zasha, so feel free to call me that. Okay, guys, so just stay away from Doggo, and we can look around the room. Thank you so much, Doggo.
Yeah, I'm not fucking going in there.
I'm gonna look around the room.
I wish to go in there because I want this dog to be my friend.
What I will do is lean my head in and look around the room quickly.
All right, how close do you get?
I lean my head through the door.
You don't detect anything with your magic. Detect magic thing.
I'll stay in the hallway.
Alright, so you're staying in the hallway. Lucian, are you staying in the hallway?
I was gonna have him, like, sees the giant dog, just sits there for a second, grabs a skeleton laying around and just hauls it in and puts it down, like, as an offer, like, as in, I'm giving you this, but, like, not
Here's a fresh
aggressively.
bone.
Alright. We'll do a roll for that, but 1 second. I just want to get everyone else's activities. So Zasha, you're searching the room.
Yep.
Lythra, you're trying to become friends with Doggo.
I love this dog. Yeah.
How do try make friend with Doggo?
I will. She's just gonna
Ration.
kind of take a knee and just hold her hands up and just say, "You are a truly beautiful creature, and I want you to know that I admire that, and I would love to be your friend. You probably can't understand me, but when I look in your eyes, I just see all the beauty and terrifying magnificence of nature, and God, it stirs something in me. You're magical." Oh.
My friend here thinks that you look pretty cool, and they really appreciate your existence. They want to become friends with you. Do you know what friends are, doggo?
Lythra, roll an animal handling check at advantage because you're getting 1, a skeletal offering from Lucian, and 2, Zasha is trying to interpret for you.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna roll just a little charisma check on this guy.
If my man nat 20 is, I'm gonna lose it.
Whispers the wolf isn't going to fuck you.
You go straight to jail, motherfucker.
Zasha does
I'm
not
going-
translate that.
I'm coming for you.
The doggo, which is the name currently, starts to like salivate as the skeleton goes down, and then his ears go back as you bend down, Lythra, and you start trying to converse with this dog. And he is just kind of staring at you, unsure, tail's a little bit tucked. And as Zasha starts to articulate what you're trying to say in a more simple term, it leans its head forward a little bit to try and sniff your hand, and gives it a little lick before huddling back a little unsure.
I just bow my head and say, thank you. You take care. I'm gonna leave the room.
You did such a good job, doggo. That's what friends are.
Nyssara, are you also searching the room?
Yeah.
Okay. And Zasha's searching the room. You
Yes.
both can make me perception checks. Nyssara, you find a scroll hidden beneath some of the rubble. It seems like one of the skeletal figures was holding on to it before it got kushmushed by the rubble.
Oh god. Alright. Is it in Dwarven? Or is it a magic scroll?
It is it has runes on it. As you open it up.
Probably a magic scroll. Wonderful. I will take that piece of paper. Do.
Boom, Amraphel, you detect a scroll, a magic, as Nyssara enters your little field. Give me one fucking second. Yeah.
Hey, looking up what school of magic it is.
Bad person.
It is a Dunamancy.
Ooh!
Hey, that's cool. What the fuck? Hey, that's cool as fuck.
Sand magic?
Yes. Oh my god, you're so right. Holy fuck. It's desert magic.
Lucian, did you want to
I think you're
do?
making fun of me.
Did you want to do anything when you were offering the skeleton, or were you just offering the
No,
skeleton as a
just
snack?
offering it.
All right. It does start licking at and gnawing at the skeleton that you gave it.
Desert magic. It's a level 3 call for mummy spell.
Stop. No. For those of you that don't know, because half the group does and half the group doesn't, Dunamancy is either time magic or gravity magic.
It's time magic. Oh no, you're right. It is both. It is both.
Dunamancy is
Yeah.
both. And then the subtypes are chronomancy and graviturgy, or the we can use context clues to figure out which one's which. But so this is a scroll of either a time magic or gravity magic.
No, time or space, let's go.
That's nifty.
It is nifty.
I will go hand it off to Amraphel.
I'm just already waiting with a hand out.
Oh, hold it above your hand. Say please.
I will shock you with lightning.
Alright. I'll go with you. When,
Serious
when you
question.
start.
Serious question as you come by. Did Nyssara in character whisper the wolf isn't going to fuck you?
Very, very quietly. To himself. Like 15 feet away.
As a retroactive perception check, how do I tell whether she said it? Can I roll
Nyssara.
perception?
All right, we're doing a perception versus sleight of hand because there's no sleight of
Oh.
mouth check.
Hey, yo!
Yo, motherfucker. Come on, come at me.
All right, roll me that sleight of hand check. Sorry.
Can I do stealth?
No, actually,
actually.
that's better. Actually,
God damn it.
Thank you.
Oh, bitch, don't. Mm-mm.
Lythra, Nyssara tried to whisper it, and Nyssara basically just said it out loud because she thought she was far enough away.
I got big ears.
Your lucky doggo didn't hear you.
Taco doesn't understand common.
I'm just gonna smack her in the back of the head. Hey, you think you're funny, huh?
Sometimes.
You know, it was funny. You're right.
Thank you.
All right, Nyssara, you hand off the
that.
scroll.
Yeah.
That is, Amraphel, you can put a scroll of magnify gravity in your inventory.
Sweet.
I assume you'd like open it up and read it, and you can read runes,
Yep.
so we don't need to identify scrolls here.
I just glance over briefly and go, I know what that is.
And Zasha, I did not ignore you, but with a 12, there was just rebel. You can like pick up a pickaxe or two if you wanted to pick up something, but there's nothing super important in this room.
I'm gonna just turn to Doggo, and I'm gonna kneel down in front of him and say, I don't know if you have any friends down here, or if you go outside at all, but me and my friends would love to have you join our party if you would like to. We would very happily provide you with some yummy snacks. If you'd like to join us, you're more than welcome to. We would have a lot of fun, and we would really appreciate it if you came. But if you're really happy down here, we're more than happy to leave you here, and you can enjoy life.
It looks at you. Ears are no longer back. It's just kind of cocking its head at you, as dogs typically do, and goes, "You talk a lot."
I've been told I do that a lot. But my friend Lythra that really likes you talks less.
The dog looks past you at Lythra for a little bit, and then he turns to his bone again.
Okay. Well, it was really nice chatting with you. And we'll be in the cave for a while. If you feel like you want to come and join us, you're more than welcome to. Enjoy your snacks. And I head out of the room.
You just hear a little light. Thank you. And yeah, you guys can proceed. I'll let you know if Jago decides to follow you or not.
Just to cap off that last exchange, when I see the little glance just right before the door shuts, I'm just gonna take the spine of that skeleton in front of me and just kind of chuck it like into the room, just give a little smirk, and then shut the door.
It catches it as you toss it, and the door
Boy.
closes.
He's Fenrir in my mind. I'm not gonna override Taco right now. If I can ride that wolf into battle, I will sell my entire foot. Anyway, let's keep going for less interesting things. The campaign is peaked.
I think you would need your foot to ride Doggo into battle. Just
I'll get a
saying.
prosthetic. Get a prosthetic. Don't worry about it.
Well, I guess we go this way.
Pull a tear and just, you know, in
Um,
exchange you give your hand.
I'll give any. Listen, y'all. I've been thinking about the spore room. Maybe we can try it with just one person first. Even I can go through, but it's only a small room, and I could tell before that the other side was. It didn't look like it went much beyond that room. If we just breathe through cloth very shallowly, even hold your breath as you run across the room, I bet we can get through. No harm done.
Worth a shot. I'm curious.
Sure.
Okay.
But do we want to maybe, I don't know, we should certainly not have to go back and forth, so if you all want to explore the north side before we go farther, I'm happy to do that too.
I'm not going to be picky.
I was curious about that room, but I am also curious about the mushrooms.
Well, let's explore this room up here first, and then we'll go to the mushrooms again.
Sure. Perhaps the other passageway leads up next to the mushrooms as well. Maybe we'll be able to see a different angle into it.
Yeah, it's a good point. But let's try the door first.
It seems to be a very interconnected space.
All right. Nyssara, are we doing the check or are we just opening the door?
You know, the one time I don't, there will be.
Guidance.
Those are the rules.
Yeah, there's nothing there.
Alright, I open the door. Try to open the door.
As you open the door,
Door turns to a mimic.
Ah, shit.
you see two quaggoths shuffling about the room, looking like they're in search of something. But as soon as the door opens, the stone slides across stone, and they both look up and bare their fangs, preparing for battle.
Ah, shit.
And Lythra, are you all the way back there?
Oh, did I do it again?
You looked
No.
away.
I assumed not. Just wanted to check, though.
No, I'm always sticking with the team.
Alright. Everyone can now roll initiative.
I'm just looking so exasperated. Oh, this may as well happen again.
I really wanted that door to be a mimic.
It's a 2 and a 3 today, folks. Call her Fast Lythra.
Alright. We begin combat with a Zasha. You are quick on your feet and you see these monsters before you. What do you do?
Yeah. I am going to cast Flaming Sphere on this guy right there. They
Alright.
have to make a dexterity saving throw.
It has to appear in an unoccupied space.
Oh, an unoccupied space? Darn
Yeah.
it. Oh, how do I
If-
move
If
it?
it's next to it, it'll still do things, but it just needs to be in a space.
Okay, yeah, then yeah, behind it is fine.
And then if they end their turn within 5 feet of the sphere, they must make a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else?
I don't believe so.
Alright. This one runs.
That's never good.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
That's funny.
oh. less concerned now.
Lucian. You see that the other one is trying to flank.
Yeah. What is it? It's a stall. I mean, here's fine. It's gonna go over here in the end. It just needs to spawn first.
Alright.
Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'm just double checking, make sure I'm actually within 30 feet of it. There we go. And I'll attack from the echoes spot on this guy.
Roll an attack. 23 hits. For 9 damage. Oh, that's the wrong one. Whoopsie. I just keep like a reference sheet up, and I accidentally had the wrong reference sheet. Alright.
That'll be it for now.
Alright. Remorseful Quaggoth is going to step forward, because it's going to try and attack Nyssara, who has opened the door. It makes 2 sweeping claw attacks at you.
Oh yikes, this is gonna hurt, isn't it?
So 19 hit you.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so they both hit you for a total of 12 slashing damage.
Ow.
But now it's your turn.
I'm just gonna disengage. My action. Now I'm gonna step over here. What's it to drink a potion again? I'm gonna pop one of those. If I can. Is it a bonus action or an action?
We'll say it's a bonus. We'll follow Baldur's Gate rules and say it's a bonus action. Bonus action for you to drink one, action for you to feed it to somebody else, I think is what it's supposed to be.
Alright, sounds good to me. Let's see. Is it just 2d4 plus 2?
I believe so. Yep, 2d4 plus 2.
Alright, thank you. Hey! I'll take that.
Nice.
Ow! Okay. That's my turn.
Amraphel, you see Nyssara run away, bleeding profusely from some wounds in her chest. As she rounds the corner, chugs a potion, and the wounds seal up.
Oh, that's funny. Twice in one day. And I'll turn and lightning strike the one in front of me.
Alright. A 12 does not hit the Quaggoth.
Definitely just hits the doorway instead. Shit. Alright, that's it.
Lythra.
Maybe
All
Lucian
right.
can start opening doors with his echo.
Okay, see what I'm gonna do is I really don't want to create that much of a choke point, so I'm gonna step back one area and I'm gonna just ready my hand and send a ray of frost at it.
Alright.
I want to let it come out a little.
Is that a save?
Actually, you know what? No. This is more fun. I'm gonna do bless. We love bless.
Oh.
Baldur's Gate classic.
Who
So
are
I
you
think
blessing?
that's what 3 people, right?
Mhm.
Lucian, myself, and Amraphel.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's a bless symbol, so we're gonna use the flying symbol again. So you said Lucian, Amraphel.
Lucian, me, and Amraphel.
Lucian, you, and Amraphel. Okay. Take off that. And then... boom. Alright. So you guys all can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll or a saving throw. Just once? Correct?
No, for the duration.
Yeah.
Oh, for the duration.
Oh, yeah, no, for the whole spell.
Okay, okay.
Shit rocks.
Nice. You guys are all blessed.
Yay!
Anything else, Lythra?
No, we're just holding the position, waiting for him to come get me.
Right. Zasha.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna ram the ball into this guy here.
Does ramming cause a check?
Yes.
Dexterity save, you said?
Yes.
It rolls a 19. What is your DC?
13.
Alright. So it does get out of the way. Half damage?
And it takes half damage. Yep.
Alright, give me the damage.
So 5.
Yes.
Alrighty. And that is a bonus action. So I can how far? Sorry, I'm just measuring. Okay. I will throw Snecko into the ring. Pulling up my Zasha's friends. Oh, where? Ignore me always losing sight of where Zasha's friends are.
Oh, that's fine.
There we go. And I'm gonna throw Snecko up here behind. Yeah.
Alright. It does act on your turn, correct?
Yes, it does.
Alright.
And I will have him attack this one. Giant snake.
From that distance, you can only do the bite.
Yeah, the bite. Alright. 16.
A 16 does hit.
Alright. 10 damage.
Anything else from the snake?
That is it.
Alright, I need the snake to make me a dexterity saving throw then.
Damn it, right, I forgot.
It's alright.
There we go. Saving throw. Normal. 18. So that passes. It has to take 6 points of damage. I will do that to Snecko.
Alright. Thank you.
Yep.
Remorseful Quaggoth. It's in hunting mode, so it's going to try and attack the Echo. With its claws. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Does a 15 hit?
No.
Then it does not succeed in hitting the Echo. Lucian, it is your turn.
Alright, well, we'll attack this guy again.
Alright.
And 1d4. No, 4.
23 does hit. Alright. It's looking pretty injured at this point.
Action surge.
Aw, damn.
Actually, it's fine.
Action surge? Alright, roll me that crit damage.
Hachi, whoa.
Alright, now it's looking really not good. It flinches a little bit. Oh my god, dude.
Lord.
Alright. Any other attacks?
The only other thing I could do is either respawn the Echo or teleport with it, and neither of those seems like a good decision.
Alright. The remorseful Quaggoth doesn't want to be singed and bit from behind, so it's going to rush forward. The snake can make an opportunity attack if it likes.
It will do that.
A 13 does hit.
Alright. 13 damage.
Alright. Yeah, it's also not looking great. But it's going to try its best, and it's going to slash out at Lythra.
What you got?
Oh.
Sad little green man.
Does a 24 hit you?
Yeah, that was hubris called.
Takes 6 slashing damage as one of its claws swipes across you.
Yeah, well done, Short King.
I assume I need to wait on the con save throw for my attack.
If you're going to use the bless, yeah. Give me that concentration check, Lythra.
Oh, concentration. That's not con save. I was like, what the fuck?
It's a con
yeah.
save. It's a con save.
Maybe that's pretty good. Yep.
Yeah, so you're good. So yeah, you can dole out that attack, Lucian. Yep, that hits. Alright. It is still standing, but you slashed it pretty good. There's a large gash in its side now. Nyssara.
I will step out to the side here and use a bonus action to Planar Warrior because he's within 30 feet, and then take a shot.
Mm-hmm. That hits.
God damn. 9 force damage. And that's my turn.
Your arrow goes straight into the eyeball of this Quaggoth and it collapses.
It's, a bullet of force damage explodes at the back of the skull.
Oh my god. Amraphel.
Lightning time.
Yeah.
6 damage.
Wow.
I wonder if the combat's over.
Very
I'm sorry. The Foundry doesn't let me do a, like, gradual end and start of the music for some reason. But yeah, the two Quaggoths collapse, and it is still once more.
Good job, Snecko. Time to go back.
Do I have a snack?
Snickle goes back.
This thing's very gross. Kind of curious what's in that room, though.
I wonder what they were searching
out.
for. I loot the body.
I don't know enough about the world. Anyway, I wonder where these creatures come from. Are they demonic or...
You can roll me a...
I'm not trained, unfortunately, in like anything intelligence-based. I can just wonder aloud and hope someone else picks it up.
You can roll me a nature check, if anyone wants to figure out what these creatures are.
Bump in on that.
Yeah, I'll help with nature.
Because, yeah, I just got... I've got nothing.
All right. Amraphel and Zasha. I can give you guys a little bit of a biography of these things. Savage and territorial, Quaggoths climb the chasms of the Underdark. They maul their foes in a frenzy, becoming even more murderous in the face of death. Quaggoths were never an enlightened species, but they were not always the brutal Underdark denizens that they are today. They used to be surface dwellers. Currently, they tend to be servants of the Drow. The Drow typically take an interest in breeding Quaggoths and encourage their ferocity while strengthening their obedience. And then wealthy Drow houses usually have legions of Quaggoths at their command.
Jesus.
So that tracks with our friend that we're following.
True.
Do they have anything on them?
The Quaggoths specifically?
Yeah.
They specifically do not have anything on them.
Okie dokie.
They're naked. They're just furry little beings.
Amraphel's thinking for a second, and then he's like, I wonder if this mine opened up a path to the Underdark. Maybe it's just coincidence.
Probably.
For those of you that are searching this room, please roll me a perception check.
Yeah, help.
Sorry, you're trying.
I am. I'm too busy cleaning blood off of the arrow.
All right.
I'm
With
cleaning my nails.
the 13, 14, and 15, Zasha, Lythra, and Amraphel, you guys notice that this room seems to be a break room of sorts. There are benches and blankets strewn about, and it looks like some people had passed away waiting peacefully in this room. There are some new specks of blood here and there, or fresher, and there are fresher looking skeletal bodies as well as very old and worn skeletal bodies. But none of you notice anything of interest, except Lucian, you find underneath this bench that you're in front of, you find a wooden stake.
fucking vampires now? What the hell? Is that even a thing? I don't know.
Did you just ask if vampires are a thing?
Oh, I forgot.
Oh, that's
that you're a
racist, bro.
vampire.
Seems like a silly question. That's all.
I'm just a stupid snake. Forgive me.
I don't even know
Question
what
for
snakes are
you,
real.
Amraphel. Is a wooden stake, like, does it have to be a certain diameter, or could it be like a toothpick?
I don't know.
What does a wooden stake have to do with vampires?
Oh, folklore, mostly.
I'm not sure that even works.
Exactly, folklore.
Well, find out.
I also don't know any.
Yeah, I don't even know how we'd figure that out.
Eh. It's not pinging magical, right?
Oh, no. It's just
Okay.
a carved wooden stake.
Is anything in the room magic? Other
Thank
than
you
me.
for reminding me.
Friendship.
The magic of friendship. In this specific room, no, you do not sense anything magical of nature.
I was also in the hallway, and I had it on both the quag, whatever the fucks.
But
but I
the
think
clog
you already
with that over the fucks do not have pockets, so
Well, we got at
nothing
least one. Sorry, continue.
banned. Nothing magical.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna hold on to the stake.
All right, you can put a wooden stake in your inventory.
Alrighty. Back to the mushrooms.
Oh, right. The mushrooms.
Mushroom dance. Mushroom dance. Whatever could it mean?
We do let the lights in. I'm gonna go this way.
I got you, Lucian.
Put a little dirt into my pillow.
I'm gonna
for the
quietly
dirt
poke my
man.
head around this way.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I might be causing problems.
What are you doing over there?
You're stealthing?
I'm just curious if it looks like this connects to the mushroom room.
All right. Are you going alone?
Yeah. Oh, it doesn't look like it connects, so I'm gonna come back.
Nyssara, as you're up there, can you roll me a perception check though?
Okay.
As you look up there.
13?
With a 13, you notice pretty far down the hall what looks like pink flesh that waddles across the opening of the hallway.
Oh.
And then it continues on. It doesn't seem to have noticed you.
Well, that's good. That's gross. I'm going to take a moment and remember that I have a new class feature, and see if I can detect a portal to any other place. A planar portal of any kind. Where is that? Features? Yeah, my detect portal feature. See if I can feel something, because something's just funky with this place. Underdark, dire wolves.
All right, with a
Madness shit.
detect portal, I will say, since you know of, the different planes, you maybe have studied a little bit about it, you know that the Underdark is not a different plane. It is a subterranean location. So if there was a portal to an entrance to the Underdark, you wouldn't be able to magically detect it.
That's fair.
You do not
I didn't
detect a magical portal.
of any kind.
But as you do that, you are no longer in the cave system. You are outside of Stormspire Tower. However, the tower does not exist. And as you see the empty field with no signs of life around, you feel yourself get pulled back almost. And you see tiny threads of light around you. And then they fade. And you are back in the cave.
I'm so confused. So Stormspire's got planar portals, or is that what I'm...
Feel free to interpret it however you may like.
Okay. That was strange. Okay. So there's a pink fleshy creature down there, but let's deal with that later. It doesn't connect to the mushroom room.
Mushroom room. All right,
What could it mean?
who's braving the mushroom room first?
Oh, it is.
Okay, real quick question.
Yeah.
How far do I get? How far is it until I like reach the spore-ish stuff? Or
Here, I'll draw a line for you guys. You cross that threshold, that is the spores.
Can I ask
Which
what kind of check this would be?
This would be a survival check for holding your breath while you're running through.
Okay, Zasha will volunteer herself as tribute.
All right.
Does everyone have, just some sort of cloth part of their kit that they can hold over their mouths while they do this? Sure. I feel like we can do it pretty safely.
My helmet fully covers my head.
Do you have a respirator on your helmet?
I mean,
Or is it like a medieval knight helmet?
I don't know, because it says it can completely close. I thought it was just kind of like chill like that.
All
I
right.
think they usually have some pretty good venting, but
I feel like you still need to hold your breath a little.
I can also wrap shit around my head. Yeah.
yeah, just listen, folks. Do a good wrap, even if you're just holding something over your mouth and nose. It's not a long run. I think this should be pretty safe. Just
confirm which way we're running. Are we running
diagonally across? See where you can see that the spores end just northeast of you.
Yeah.
My question is, how far can I use echo manipulation in this?
Change the color of this.
I'm just saying, if none of us can walk 45 feet without holding our breath.
Wait, was that
we've
a
got
question
bigger
for me?
issues.
Yes.
Oh, what does your echo say you can manipulate
So,
for?
if I spawn it within 15 feet of me, and then it can move 30 feet on its own. And if we're doing like a turn-by-turn concept, it needs to be within 30 feet of me. So is it possible for me to have it be 30 feet from me, wait like theoretically the turn, then move it 30 more feet and teleport with it, as it was 2 rounds of combat moving?
That is a good question. Hold on, let me think about this for a second.
Does it dissipate after 30 feet or not, is the question.
So it dissipates if my turn ends with it being 30 feet from me. I can theoretically move it further and then let it dissipate after teleporting.
Oh, yeah, I mean that.
Alright, it does say that the Manifest Echo ability can be used outside of combat in ways such as glitching your way through stuff. So you can Manifest Echo your way through.
Alright, I'm not action moving, I'm just kind of counting spaces. Alright, I should be able to technically do that then.
Alright, I can just move you over there. Just wait a moment while,
Yep.
everyone
I'll
else...
just move, like, can I move, like, I'll move, like, one space forward or something so people can just...
Yeah, there's nothing crazy, so moving a couple spaces forward won't ruin stuff. Alright, who's going first? If you have a cloth over your mouth, you can have advantage on your roll. Or some other block for the respiration.
I will go first. Since I've got good survival and I can walk through this. And I'm gonna kind of look around as I walk through.
Alright. With a 19, you're able to get across without any issues respiration-wise. What are you looking for as you look around?
I guess any objects that don't really fit in amongst the spores, or like any indication that someone else has been in here recently.
Roll me a perception check as you make your way through. With a 16, you do notice that there are some lumps under the mycelium that's coating the floor. And it seems like some of the fungus is growing atop of bodies.
Mm.
But otherwise you don't see anything that sticks out and doesn't belong. Or has been a recent item or movement. Alright, and you make it no problemo. Who else will brave the spores?
Real quick, do I have reason to believe that, my racial immunity to disease would protect me from the spores?
You would probably have that initial confidence, but then when Zasha told you it was something that affected your mind, your confidence probably would have waned down a little bit.
Okay.
This is
so
less of poisoning and more of maddening.
Yeah. Okay. So all I want to do, I'm gonna hang back just in case there's any disaster. So I want to let the other two go first.
All right.
I'll go.
Yep, you make it across, no problemo.
Alright.
Amraphel, would you like to try and make it across?
I would like to.
Guide yourself.
Where are we going? Is it the top one?
Yep.
Oh yeah, wait.
Alright. I'm also gonna keep my eyes open to anything that pings magic on my radar.
Oh, right, you have the magic stuff.
Is this for all the way across the survival check?
Yes, you make it across.
Let's see, my radius will go this far to get here.
I mean, the spores are like both natural and magical in a way, and that's kind of what you pick up is the mind-altering effects of the spores.
Yeah.
But otherwise you don't detect any other magical items.
Okay, cool.
Lythra, all of your friends have made it across seemingly okay.
Everyone rolled super well, so I'm really
Yeah.
setting myself up for a fun emergent gameplay moment here. Let's see, survival at advantage.
Yes, sirree.
Sure, I was real confident about this. Yes.
Uh,
There it is.
as you step forward, you probably make it about halfway through, and you end up tripping slightly over one of the roots of the fungus and whatnot. It catches on your boot, and you stumble a little, and you drop the cloth and accidentally inhale a little bit. So I need you to make me a... I moved away from it. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
It's... You'll be okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you're okay.
That's good.
I'm gonna roll a D100 just to see what you would have gotten.
Oh, please.
Because that would be funny. Oh. R/1D100. Nope, it's supposed to be -R 1D100. Alright,
It's my
92.
favorite subreddit.
You would have lost the ability to speak. Not the worst one.
That's pretty bad. I'm a talker.
True, you
All I
are.
have is my charisma.
But yeah,
All right. Good roll, me.
you are able to close your mouth back up, run the rest of the way through without breathing in any more spores.
Ooh.
And I am just going to read. As you enter this part of the cave system, you notice glittering blue stones embedded in the walls. They twinkle, giving off a faint light. In complete darkness, it almost appears to be the night sky. There is a wooden door, worn with age, with a strange runic symbol carved into it. And
I ain't
that's,
touching that.
that symbol is this.
Okay.
Is it magic? Look back at Amraphel.
Is it within my range, or do we need to walk up?
You need to take like 2 steps forward.
You need to walk up. Well, I mean, technically it's in the door.
Oh, okay.
So technically it's like here. But I just moved it here so it's out of people's way.
I ain't touching this one. Someone else's turn.
Amraphel. You can only get a very faint sense of magic on this, almost as if it was a very old spell that has since dulled with time. But from the faint glimmers that you're picking up, it seems to be an abjuration?
If it's a locking thing, it's abjuration.
Protection thing.
Yeah.
Okay, abjuration.
Cool. It's locked magically, maybe, but it's super old.
Well, shouldn't you just knock politely? Isn't there a spell for that?
I don't have knock.
Oh, well, I think you should try it anyway. I don't want to.
What? Knock politely?
Yes.
I just said it's super old.
Yeah?
Open the door.
No. Your turn.
I'll look it up and down. Is it do I know what the rune is?
Roll me a history check.
Oh no, I'm so bad at history. Guidance.
Help action.
I don't know if you can help me with that.
With a history check, you Amraphel, you're knowledgeable on the common runes that are used today. You have never seen a rune like this.
Old as balls.
It might be maybe some older magic that is no longer taught, or older runes that is no longer taught.
I'll point at the room and be like, see? Old as fuck.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll take out my book and I'll sketch down the rune so I can look it up later.
All right.
I don't know. How does the door look like it opens? If it looks like it opens at all.
It is simply a wooden door with 2 handles. It's a double door. Opens. It looks like it might be a pull, but you know if you try to pull, it's going to be a push.
Well, I guess I'll pull on the door.
You pull on the door and it whoop, swings open, and you come face to face with a room in complete disarray. It looks like it used to be a bedroom of sorts, housing 1 or 2 people. And surprisingly, a lot of the furniture in here, although wrecked to shreds, is a little newer than the ancient battle by the dwarven statues and the ancient scrolls of the mines. It seems like this room was utilized long after the mines were abandoned. You see scorch marks in certain corners of the room and a bookshelf, seemingly almost untouched, but with small scorch marks here and there. And as you enter the room, you feel a slight chill as you enter, and a wave of sadness kind of washes over all of you as you enter this room. It seems as if something terrible might have happened here.
I'm gonna step back out. There's a ghost in there.
And this is where we'll end tonight's session, because we're a little bit over.
Hell yeah.